The thing that makes a girl dream about you is your behavior. And the first key is self-confidence. Maybe you've seen a guy hanging out with his friends, laughing, having fun, acting like they're in heaven. You notice someone among them who stands out. He speaks with a loud voice, uses strong body language, and doesn't care who's watching him. And you think, I wish I were him. But here's the truth. If you take any person, even someone who isn't confident, and put him among supportive friends who laugh at his jokes and give him their attention, he'll automatically act more confident. Anyone can feel like James Bond under the right conditions. Let me give you a real example, with names changed. Mike and Jessica sit near each other in class. They shared some long eye contact over time. One day, Mike decides to make a move. After class, he walks up to her and says, "Excuse me," and waits for her reply. His plan was simple, to pretend he didn't understand the lesson and ask for help. But something unexpected happened. Jessica didn't respond. She didn't even look at him. Mike felt embarrassed and walked away with his head down. What happened here? Mike lacked confidence. After being ignored, he immediately started overthinking. Maybe his tone was wrong, maybe his clothes weren't right, or maybe his face looked weird. None of that was true, but his low self-confidence made him believe it. Now, imagine if Mike had strong confidence. He would have assumed Jessica just didn't hear him. So he'd calmly repeat himself, louder and clearer. Real confidence is a protective frame. It shields your thoughts and emotions from being shaken by external things. When you build that inner shield, people's reactions stop affecting how you see yourself. Here's another quick example. You buy new sneakers, excited to show them off. Then you meet your friends, and one of them starts making fun of them. If you're confident, you won't let it get to you. Maybe he's joking. Maybe he's jealous. Either way, it doesn't matter, because you bought those sneakers for a reason, and that reason still stands.
No, this one. You get to wear the goofy-looking helmet.
It don't look goofy on me.
Looks goofy on just about everybody. Look at you. It's pretty damn cute. There you go. You ready to go for a ride, Andy?
Are you ready to go for a ride, Ben?
The second quality is boldness. Boldness isn't just the most attractive trait women like in men. It's appealing to people everywhere, on both emotional and non-emotional levels. Sometimes a single bold move can completely shift the outcome of a situation. For instance, in a job interview, confidently taking off your jacket, placing it on the chair, sitting down, and crossing your legs as if you're the one in charge can impress the interviewer and possibly secure you the position. Of course, bold actions involve risk. You might face real danger or embarrassment, but the key is to avoid worrying about the what-ifs. Focus entirely on the present moment, putting all your energy into the action itself without overthinking the consequences. In dating, boldness is essential. You're the one who should make the first move, whether that means flirting over coffee or casually holding her hand. Even small acts of courage can influence and inspire those around you. I remember walking with my friend Jimmy when we saw two empty chairs whose owners weren't there. I suggested we take a quick rest, but he refused, worried about possible trouble. I smiled, sat down right away, and within seconds, my action encouraged him to take the other chair. People are naturally drawn to bold individuals because they do the unexpected. Predictable behavior often feels dull, and shy companions, who avoid any risk, rarely create that same spark of excitement.
You selling encyclopedias?
Yeah, it looks like a substitute teacher.
No, fine now. Take it.
I don't want you to just go
Here you go.
You're too slow.
people. My name is Mr. Abagnale. That's Abagnale, not Abagnale, not Abagnale, but Abagnale. Now, somebody please tell me where you left off in your textbooks. Excuse me, people, if I need to ask again, I'm going to write up the entire class. Take your seats.
Chapter 7.
Will you please open your textbooks to Chapter 8, and we'll get started?
Press Q, toot, Le Monde, set, impression.
They sent for me. They said they needed a sub for Roberta. I came all the way from Dixon.
Well, I always sub for Roberta. Excuse me, why aren't you reading?
Q-Ills,
I'll never come back to Bellarmine Jefferson again. You tell them not to call me. What do they think? It's easy for a woman my age and all the money that it costs to travel? I tell you, they don't give a damn.
Mr. and Mrs. Abagnale, this is not a question of your son's attendance. I regret to inform you that for the past week, Frank has been teaching Mrs. Glass's French class.
He what?
Your son has been pretending to be a substitute teacher, lecturing the students, giving out homework. Mrs. Glasser has been ill, and there was some confusion with the real sub. Your son held a teacher-parent conference yesterday and was planning a class field trip to a French bread factory in Trenton. Do you see the problem we have?
The third thing is communication skills. As humans, we use two main types. First, nonverbal communication. Believe it or not, around 85% of communication is nonverbal. Picture this. You're sitting in a dentist's waiting room. In front of you are two people. One has his eyes fixed on the floor, knees pressed together. The other leans back comfortably, head high, legs crossed. You don't need a psychology degree to know who's feeling nervous and who's feeling confident. Their body language speaks louder than words ever could. Now imagine noticing their walk, their eye contact, or the tone of their voice. You'd know even more about their emotional state. Here's the key. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting, walking, or standing. Learn to look relaxed, as if there's zero pressure on you. Sometimes it feels like everyone's watching you, waiting for your next move. But here's the truth. Most people are far too busy thinking about themselves. When you carry yourself with ease, without even saying a word, people sense strength. Second, verbal communication. This makes up the remaining 15% of how we connect. Have you ever wanted to start a conversation with a stranger, maybe a girl, but froze because you thought, what should I say? A confident person can start a conversation with anyone, anywhere, anytime, no matter the situation. Like any skill, whether playing guitar or cooking, communication takes practice. Here's a secret. The soft, romantic words are a weakness for almost every girl, but timing and delivery are everything. Say the right thing at the wrong time, and she might dislike you for life. Knowing how to start, charm, and connect in a way that feels natural, that's a real treasure.
Hands on your head.
Oh, that's the new IBM Selectric.
Put your hands on your head.
Print type in 5 seconds.
Shut up!
Pop out the ball.
Put your hands on your head. Put your hands.
You know, he's got over 200 checks here. A
Hands
ton of indie
on
ink,
your head.
Drafting. He even has little payroll envelopes
Put it down.
addressed to himself. From
Put it down. Drop it!
Relax. You're late, all right? My name's Alan, Barry Allen, United States Secret Service. Your boy just tried to jump out the window. My partner has him in custody.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What, you think the FBI are the only ones on this guy? I mean, come on. Come on, he's dabbling in government checks here. I've been following a paper trail on this guy for months now. Hey, you mind taking that gun out of my face? Please, really. I mean, it makes me nervous.
We see some credentials.
Yeah, sure. Take my whole wallet. You want my gun, too? Come over here, take my gun. Hey, look, just do me a favor. Take a look outside. Look out the window. My partner's walking him to the car as we speak. Look. Old guy almost pissed in his pants when I came through the door. He jumped right through the window onto the hood of my car. Hey, Murph, yeah, call the LAPD again. I don't want people walking through my crime scene.
I didn't expect the Secret Service on this.
Don't worry about it. Well, what's your name?
Hanratty. Carl Hanratty.
Mind if I see some identification?
Sure.
You know, you never can be too careful these days. Well, tough luck, Carl.